is this place? Where am I? I can feel something moving closer. Watching.
Empress Emily Caldwin. I'm a friend of your father's from the bad old days. I never expected us to meet. I watched your mother die at the hands of schemers who wanted your little empire. Then you were rescued by a killer in a strange mask. I thought that was the end of the excitement. But Delilah and the Duke are flies in the ointment, aren't they? How many of your own subjects are you ready to slaughter? And what are you willing to become? 15 years ago, I asked Corvo that last question. This is the moment that changed him. Now it's your turn, Emily.
It burns from the inside. I feel like I'm standing at the edge of something. All the stories, they're true. Incredible. This is how I'm going to save my father and reclaim the throne. Corvo mentioned being here once.
I know you. Do you remember? It's been so long, and you've been through so much. Even as an echo of myself, it's good to know you're there.
Mother? You're here, but you're not here. In my hand, but somewhere else.
Only the last of my essence, with you for a while. If only I could reach across this great expanse and take you into my arms. But I have this to offer. My gift and my curse. Summon me to your hand, and I will guide you when I can.
Who is Delilah really? How could she? I don't understand.
Delilah slit a man's throat for a pair of shoes and painted some of the most brilliant portraits of the age, all in the same year. Survival and ambition, art and magic, with a cunning that makes sycophants of those around her. All of it leading to what you saw at Dunwall Tower. Delilah's playing the long game, and now she's an empress. But I'll let you in on a secret. She's got her eyes set on a much greater prize.
When I was 10 years old, bored with my lessons. I dreamed about sword fighting and sailing the ocean. Now I'm realizing that the world is more off-kilter than I imagined. Everything has been turned inside out. But I'm not gonna stop fighting until it makes sense again. Karnaka's the southernmost port in the Empire. Once proud, but fallen into disarray. Under the new Duke, the Grand Serkonan Guard has gotten increasingly oppressive. Beatings and firing squads. The Bloodflies are said to be worse than ever. This is the birthplace of my father. Megan Foster keeps to herself, like she's hiding something. But she helped me escape Dunwall, and for now, I need a place to stay out of sight. Delilah and the Duke made me look like a murderer, using the Crown Killer to butcher my political adversaries. They took what was mine, and I'm gonna get it back, even if I have to burn this city to the ground. The jewel of the South. My father's birthplace.
Downtrodden, the poor and forgotten, mudlarks, beggars, and orphans. Who speaks for them?
be cursed. Stacked on yours. This is so much shit. Back to that. What would we have done in the old days? All stuck muddling in the shadows of the dead. Dude's probably not back from Dunwall yet.
If we're lucky, you're up. When you're ready to talk, I'll tell you what I know. We've been en route for 2 weeks. I hope Sokolov is all right, wherever he is.
Dearest Emily, or must I say, Your Imperial Majesty, I have something that you and Corvo must hear at the first opportunity. It concerns the murders happening across the Empire, committed by this so-called Crown Killer.
I'll always miss my lessons with Anton Sokolov. He made so many clever devices during my mother's time.
Karnaca looks pretty from a distance, but it's a city on the way down. And the blood flood.
All right, you've explained part of it. But what were you and Sokolov doing here?
The old man loved Karnaca, but he'd caught wind of a conspiracy tied to the Crown Killer. He wanted to warn Corvo.
There were reports about tensions rising. Corruption, street violence. I didn't give it much mind. Usually the local authorities resolve that sort of thing.
The new Duke has let things slide. But Sokolov concluded he might be the head of the conspiracy. He came in looking shocked, and if you've heard his after-dinner stories, you know that's unusual. We were going to set out for Dunwall, but something happened.
The Crown Killer.
Yes, the hatch ripped open and Sokolov screamed. All I caught was a glimpse of someone carrying him across the deck. I followed as long as I could, toward Addermeyer Institute. It's run by the alchemist Hypatia. Maybe the Duke is using a patient of hers, the Crown Killer.
Addermeyer. All right. I'll get inside. The Crown Killer has to be eliminated, and if the alchemist will cooperate, maybe I can learn something about what happened to Sokolov. Wish me luck.
If you need my luck, Sokolov's as good as dead. When you get done at the Institute, disable the watchtower. Once it's down, I'll bring the boat around. We'll take the skiff to the shore when you're ready.
This Dr. Hypatia. She seems to represent the good that's possible within the Empire.
There are a few black market shops scattered across the city. Brisk trades in bullets and knives these days. Ready for me to drop you at the docks?
Let's go see the streets where my father grew up.
Off we go then.
It won't do to be recognized.
Take you to Adamire by boat, but security's too tight. The Grand Guard have a watchtower there. Go inland and use the carriage station. Before his death, the old Duke of Serkono spent decades building up Karnaca. After Duke Luca Abel took over, he started draining the wealth out of the city as fast as he could. Orgies and week-long feasts.
Having more fun here than we were in Dunwall, it seems.
Watch yourself on the way to Adamire. The Duke's given the Grand Guard run of the city. Strangers get attacked on sight.
I'll keep my head down.
This is a good spot. Reach Adamire, take out the Crown Killer, and find out where Sokolov was taken. The alchemist, Hypatia. She'll help if she can. Sokolov likes her.
I'll see you later at Adamire. Just wait to bring up the boat until after I've disabled the watchtower.
Welcome to Karnaca, stranger.
What ship is that out there? You know the skipper?
Let's see what you got.
Guard shakedowns. Not this time.
In the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement.
That's Adamire in the distance.
You know that we're supposed to go to us. What are we supposed to do?
By the former royal protector, Corvo Atano. The Grand Serkonan Guard will be stopping and questioning all foreigners and new workers on the streets of Karnaca. Compliance is mandatory. Bellows Zirconis, and let us rejoice at the crowning of our new Empress Delilah Caldwin I, and the imminent arrival of His Grace Luca Abel, Duke of Zirconos, now royal consort to the Empress. For 3 days following the Duke's return to Karnaca, all official government...
Hey, come here.
As the Duke recovers from his...
An underground market. Illegal trade means weapons and ammunition.
Your face is no concern of mine. News isn't good, they say. They should do like me, never read it. If the Grand Guard comes in, I don't know you. Glad we could do business. Come back soon. I mean, if I'm still here.
Are we gonna let a few blood flies stop us?
I'm in. Just remember to move slowly, and don't get too close to the nests.
We don't even know if the people inside had any money. We just know they're dead, and the place...
It's infested, all right. Move slowly, stay away from the nests, and try to avoid getting filled with bloodfly venom and eggs.
City as bad as I do, this is a... chance.
No. More likely we all get stung to death. Then we end up hatching more blood flies for the next group of idiots who try to get inside.
All right. Don't turn on each other. We'll find another way to make the coin. And another way to get past the wall of light.
Damn this dust.
Fellow Circonans, in the Duke's absence, I have the following announcement. This year's bloodfly concern is the most severe in recent memory. If you encounter a nest or an infested corpse, do not disturb any attempts to practice.
I have something that might interest you. My name's Mindy Blanchard, and you look like someone who goes into places where you don't belong. Want to help me with something? You scratch my ass, I'll scratch yours.
I need to get to Addermeyer Institute. Can you help me with that?
Yeah, I know how to do that. You go get a body for me, and I'll help you with your problem. Don't worry, he's already dead.
A body? That's odd. From where?
The overseers are holding him at their outpost. They think he was a kind of a witch. I want the body for reasons of my own. Sneak in and take it, then meet me in the old basement below the dentist office near there.
I'll think about it.
Hark, under she goes. Look sharp, pull up alongside. Look sharp, we're in for a ride.
I'm being... hunted by half the people in the Empire. Part of me is excited about what happens if they find me.
season's just getting started.
Hope it's not something bad. Maybe it's nothing. A stocking without a leg? That's what? Nothing. Worse than nothing.
Twisted situation. If it was me, if I was infested with blood-fly larvae, I'd probably
Air feels
kill
heavy.
myself.
Hard to get a good lungful.
A, B, C, D, E, N, G, H, E,
Something
J,
feels
J,
wrong.
Elemental E, Q, arrest, U and V, double V, X, Y's and Z. Now I got my A's and Z's. Tell me what you think of me. Huh?
Where did you go?
This won't take long.
No use running. Come back here. I hit hard. This head of yours is worth it. Oh, you little shit.
I'll be wiping off your blood. Later, I'll be laughing over rum about how you died.
Take it! It's you and me now.
Air feels heavy. Hard to get a good lungful.
Huh?
Probably
What was that?
nothing, but
Did you hear that? What's going on
I'll
here?
be right back. Yeah. Better safe than sorry. Wait here.
My transfer.
Just checking something. Be careful.
How hard can it be to clean a few things? Honestly, why do I pay for a house full of servants when they don't do anything?
Did I imagine that? No, I'm sure.
What?
Wonder who that was.
What I wouldn't give for a bottle of pear soda.
Nope, nobody there.
Chasing monsters in the brine. Dancing hagfish on the line. Martha, will she marry me? 12 weeks I have been at sea.
Oh, if only something would happen around here. Doesn't have a circus. Just some little excitement.
Again today, if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't gotten to her first.
This shift. Since the time of the Great Burning. Karnaca has but one death to save itself, and that is to return to the fold, to take solace once again in the litany on the White Cliff. Could be found across the Isles.
She expected a look of innocence, but beneath it I saw guile. My suspicions arose at once, and I questioned her, sharply. Until she confessed to playing alone in an empty woodcarver shop at the edge of town. Each day for a week, she crept back to that place.
That we unite against the spirits of the unknown that drag us, screaming, to the night, never to return. I should have said.
For even the lowliest labor that is rigorous squeezes the muscles as a sponge, rinsing impurities from the mind and body.
Sometimes I wonder if it wouldn't be better to craft the music boxes at each enclave. Here in the city, for instance. Instead, they're made in a few locations, kept from us, and shipped out. It seems dangerous.
To have the knowledge and construction materials scattered across the aisles. The metals used to make the devices are unusually rare. The techniques, if applied by anyone but the most faithful, resolute overseers, would border on heresy.
I suppose you're correct. It grieves me to imagine what cultists might accomplish if they took the music boxes and perverted them for their own ends.
Exactly, brother. Much better to protect such a powerful tool. Assemble them in secret and dispatch them across the Empire where they're needed in the fight against the supernatural.
Years will watch you for the entirety of your lifetime, shielding you from the outer horrors of the void and from the spoiled touch of the outsider.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross that monstrous assassin?
Not allow the shadows of the void to fall upon you. We brandish the light or the flame as we must to keep our charges from everlasting pain and suffering, to prevent even one among us from wandering through that endless night for time without end. The reward of a life well lived, in keeping with the 7 strictures, is the end of existence, the peace of non-being. Only those who turn.
I will ask again today if this is truly her chosen path. I can only hope the outsider hasn't got to her first. This heretic's body is important, even though I don't fully understand the situation. We'll wait for the Vice Overseer.
When should Byrne arrive?
He's engaged currently. He'll send someone else, maybe Overseer Kindana. Until then, we stay where we are.
Will the heretic's corpse attract blood flies, brother?
No, I've dusted it already. Here for now. But mark me, anyone who shows up here has ill will at heart. There are no coincidences in Karnaca.
That's it. The body Mindy sent me after.
because they have turned their backs on tradition and on the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never doubt that. There is a tale, a decade and a half old. A tale most often shared overseas. A man in the flocks and trust people got to listen, they never do. And those who give our lives to both chastise.
I thought that... This won't take long.
It's not my job to clean.
Come back here!
I'll be wiping off your blood later.
Who are you? Stop!
Doubt. We will verify this claim, and we will act. Smoke will billow. Fires. On tradition and on the seven strictures themselves. A wanderer is a friend to the outsider. Never done that.
Am I being presumptuous? Hoping to cross paths with that one.
A stream of untruth. The echoes of lies.
Better off in the void than another day like that.
This wool, it itches like mad. Why can't I wear my regular clothes?
The wall of light, from the time of the rat plague.
Twisted situation. If it was me, I was infested with blood-fly larvae, I'd probably kill myself.
More Grand Guard soldiers, lapdogs for the Duke.
wanderer is a friend to the outsider.
For all we know, as we unite against the spirits of the unknown that would drag us screaming into the night, never to return.
No, no, no!
Come on. Hurry up. Hey, you got him. Put it down in the hole. Good job. Take this.
I won't ask you why you needed that. So how do I get to Addermire?
I just sent one of my boys to turn off the power to the carriage rails. When the juice is off, you can walk along the rails and get where you need to go. On the other side, there's a station that will take you to Addermire.
Better than nothing. Thanks for your help.